Say it again.
What?
Say it again.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your bird chest.
Your bird chest is crazy.
Last day. Road America. Cuz, dude, it's Road America. Oh, I forgot my keys.
Of course you do.
Anyways, yeah, last day. Today is the final road course competition. Dan's car's broken. Every car.
It's not broken. They're just trying to optimize it.
It's broken.
It's just a little hot.
It's a Ford. I also have a Ford. So we have a driver's meeting in a couple minutes, but trying to get that car up and going good. Put my headlights down. Headlight cover almost came off on the track yesterday.
All right.
We're gonna start warming the cars up. We got a driver's meeting here in a little bit, and then we get a road time, like track time. It's gonna be a really fast-paced day. I don't know how much time I'll have for recording, but it's gonna be really fast-paced once we get going. I realized that I need to fill the car up before my session, so I'm speeding over to the quickest BP, which is like 8 minutes from the track, and I just have barely enough time to do what I gotta do. So I'm gonna try and go there and back really quick, and hopefully I'm pulling up as we're gridding for my session. So I'm gonna try and be quick.
Some pretty good smoke coming out of the back of your car.
So kind of sucks. Had issues with the car. I didn't even get a full lap in. The turbo was staying open at 20 psi. I'm gonna see if I can get this back myself. The turbo was fully opening, so we're gonna see what that is. See if we have any loose lines or something. See if we can get up and going for the afternoon session. Really disappointing, but shit happens, right? We'll go. Luckily, we can go test it on the street for a little bit and see what it is. Hopefully, we don't need a tow home. Well, we have the trailer. Hopefully, it runs and drives when it goes home, to say the least. I think we figured out the issue. My waste gauge is jumping to like 25, 30 psi, and this car is only supposed to be at 10 psi. So we think the waste gauge is being stuck closed. We're gonna try and tap it with a wrench or something, see if maybe a hose came loose. I got the hoochie daddies on. Oh, bitch, it's hot.
Well, there's that.
It looks fine. Oh.
What?
This came loose. There's a loose guy right there. We might be good. I think we might be good. So I just gotta tighten that, but it's hot as shit. And like, I don't know if I can fit my hand around everything.
Well, you could also let it cool off for a bit.
Yeah.
Let it cool off. But if you think that's the issue,
I think that's the issue.
so give it like a half hour to cool off and come back to it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's just one loose bolt on the wastegate, that's it. And it ruined my shit. So
That's how shit works, man.
I think I gotta add it to the stuff that gets, you gotta check, make sure it's tight. I didn't think the wastegate nut would be one.
Hey, I have some orange Loctite. You want to throw a little bit on there? It's not red, but it's not blue.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, it's really hot. I gotta take a break for a little bit.
All right.
So we'll just leave it like this.
Leave it up like this. Let it just chill out.
Yeah, we'll come
the air
back
will
to
go
it.
underneath it.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, siesta time, baby.
That's easy. Yeah, that's like the best case scenario could have been. It was such a good scenario. I didn't even need the Hoochie Daddy shorts. I could have just went down in full race suit. We'll start packing up all our equipment, the Ford thing, the tools, and get ready for this afternoon session. I think we're gonna do really, really good. Maybe not as good as we would have done with 2 sessions, but good enough, you know?
You know what?
Wish me luck. Hopefully you don't get a phone call that I'm broken down.
Don't call me. It's my number.
All right, we're gonna go test drive. I gotta have my seatbelt on. I'm a person that like, I cannot drive without my seatbelt and feeling like I'm like flying around the car. All right, we're jumping on the road now. It's just gonna take us a second to know. We just gotta watch that gauge and make sure it doesn't jump past like 15 at least. Oh, that's perfect. That's all we needed was that bolt. It's crazy, the smallest thing can take you out sometimes. And I'm extremely lucky that it wasn't just blowing a motor in general. So I could have damaged the motor with how much PSI I was running for that time. Hopefully I didn't, but after the race, we're just gonna have to get the motor looked at. So. Let's get back to the track. We gotta clean up, do all the stuff we gotta do, start packing up our stuff. Chef Dan. This is if you could like build Rome from scraps. This is Rome and you build it from scraps.
Yeah, I can do that with a lot of stuff.
Dan the Hater is
Seeming to be quite useful. Is that what
yeah. We already knew that. We loved it. We love Dan. All right, let's see. Everybody's shit is broken except for Dan's. So let's get Justin in. Justin's brakes went out. Mike's brakes went out. My wastegate, the line blew off, so I was hitting like 30 PSI when I'm only supposed to be at 10. The only one who made it out alive was Dan. But everyone's getting their stuff up and running before the next session. So, throw it up in the quick jacks. Bolt came loose. So this trip was, I don't think would have been possible without Dan for housing me. You know, lending us a 2-car trailer to take the cars. Got to stay in his RV. Jarrett from Bowen Built, helping everybody with their cars. Just an overall good friend group.
The brakes are on my orange car, be the same they're on mine.
see what happens. Really worried about the health now. Really worried about the health of this motor. So hopefully it holds up for just 2 or 3 laps. And yeah. We're at false grid right now. And I guess this group is taking off late and I'm taking off. I'm here on time, but really not. God, those seals are bothering me. I think my seals are bad. She's smoky, and I wouldn't notice that before. So it's either because the wind direction changed, and I'm barely noticing it, or a seal is bad and it's smoking. So we're just gonna have to deal with it and just try and have a quick time. All right, we're packing up. Taking off. We are leaving this hell. We have everything packed. We did pretty good. I think everybody did pretty good, solid times. Me and Dan's first time running this event, running Road America in a serious way. We had Mike Roush with us from Roush Motorsports. We had Jarrett Bowen, and we had Dan Deckard, Gun It Garage, and Harris and Dan with Monoxide. And we did pretty good. We did awesome, honestly. For it being our first event, we did great, and I think we gave it our all, and we did what we could with what we had, and it was a really fun, awesome experience. So we just have our drive back to Minnesota, 6 hours. We got a lot of work to do on the car. Ran that turbo ran at a really high PSI for a while. It might have blown a seal, a couple seals, so we might have to rebuild that motor. We're gonna have to do pressure tests on it. I think next steps, definitely wanna do wider tires, wider wheels, T56 transmission so we can get down to first when we need to. And I think this car can just outperform pretty much anything on the road. So, all right, well, let's get home. This has been a long process, a long couple weeks of prepping, a long weekend, and we still have a long drive home. So the journey's not over yet. But I think the video is done. We'll see you guys in the next video.